shake it, baby.
Start in the morning. When my son comes down the stairs and says he wants breakfast, I'm gonna make breakfast. So I'm gonna do some omelets with a little bit of spinach. Got some batter there made. My wife uses egg whites. And we're gonna do some waffles. The waffle maker right there. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Aiden himself. That's how it's done? Okay. That's simple, huh? It's going down, man. Life of a trucker, but at home, I ain't mad. All right, man, we're gonna get this going. We make sure the results afterward, right? You got a little crusty lips there. Lips a little crusty. Yeah, like you've been blowing bubbles with powder.
I actually were blowing bubbles in the car yesterday. So.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Just thought I'd wake you all up. Let's get to going. Whatever it is you're going to do. How's it going, family? It is Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching the Bears game. That's right, Bear Down. Got the Bears jersey on. I know the full look of my stomach is right there, but yeah, Bears, Bear Down, Bear Down.
Please do not yuck the my shirt because
you're in your pajamas. That's all right. That's all right. It is Christmas Eve.
That's cool.
Super Bowl or football Saturday.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl. We got a little while.
Super Bowl is in February 18th.
I'm projecting the Bears in the Super Bowl, even though they're not going to the playoffs, but it's okay. They're playing Buffalo today, and we're winning 7-0 in the first quarter. Bears win today. It's gonna happen against Buffalo. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
And guys, didn't this year's football season go on so fast?
It went by real fast. It did. Man, I gotta say this, man. I'm happy that the storm wasn't as bad as it was. We really only got like 2 to 3 inches, but there's been some bad accidents near us. Couple pileups. Yeah, there was a pileup in Ohio. There's a pileup in Michigan. So it's been pretty bad. So, yeah. Well, let's hang out. Talk to you in a minute. Good morning, family. Guess what? I'm back at it again. The day after Christmas. Family and I said, why not? Let's go make some money. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head on down to Indianapolis. Got a deadhead down here. about 2 hours and change, 2.5 hours down to the Indianapolis airport, and going to pick up a loaded trailer for FedEx and take that up to Milwaukee. Good rate. I think it was $5.50 a mile, $5.60, somewhere in the neighborhood. Real quick, and then I'm gonna look for something out of Milwaukee, and we'll just just a couple of days and be back home by Thursday night, Friday morning. That's what the plan is, and come home for the new year. So that's what we're doing. We're leaving the yard and we're going to get on down to Indianapolis. Why don't y'all travel with me? I gotta say, man, they had us scared here in my neck of the woods regarding this this storm. As you can see, I don't know if the video depicts it enough or not, but if we got 2 inches, maybe 3 inches, I know at my house it wasn't that much, not what we were expecting. We probably got, after the drift and everything, probably 4 inches. My snowblower worked, but it didn't work that hard. Get us all panicked. But I mean, that storm was the real deal. What it's doing and what it did further east, Michigan, Ohio, Buffalo, I want no part of that. That's unreal. But that's normally the case here. We'll get an alert and say, hey, you're about to get pounded. And it'll get through here, and we'll have snow. It'll get cold, but it'll be nothing like it did once it reached the East Coast. And that's normally what happens here. So it wasn't that bad, but I did enjoy myself with the family. I'm gonna put a video up with that as well. Just to share with you guys. Simple as that. It was just a good time, man. Good time. So let's get on down to Indianapolis and shake and bake. All right, let's do it. All right, family. I am approaching the pickup location for this FedEx load here at the Indianapolis, Indiana Airport, International Airport here. Coming down here, roads are clear, but there's some debris, I guess you call it, some cars that are off in the ditch. I guess they've been there a few days. But then we also had one car accident. Don't know how it happened. The roads are not slick from what I can tell at all. But it cost, probably delayed me about a good 30 minutes. 40 minutes with that backup. But we're here. It's 2:55 Eastern time. I'm gonna grab this load and shoot on up to Milwaukee. I was able to book a load while I was in transit here. Actually, got a call from an agent. I was searching for a load, but I got a call from an agent, and a lot of times when you get that call, it's because they can't get it covered because it's not a good paying load. But this load wasn't bad. It comes out to about $3.60 a mile. The issue is that includes the fuel surcharge as well. But it picks up just north of Milwaukee. It then shoots down to Paris, Illinois, and I can pick up tomorrow morning and deliver the same day. So that's cool. And then I was able to book a load coming out of Bloomington, Indiana, shooting up to I forget the name of the town, but it's just east of Toledo, Ohio. I'm gonna grab that. That load pays I think it was like $5.56 a mile. I grab that, and it's about 42,000 pounds. No, that's low. I think this load is light. I'm sorry. This is a light load. The load I'm bringing down is about 42,000. But I'm gonna grab that load, and if I can find me something else to kind of get me back to Indiana, I'll do it. But I'm only going to be about, I know it's like, wow, it's a lot of miles, but about three and a half hours from the house. So I might just deadhead home and call it a week. That'll put close to $4,000 gross in the kitty. You know, just a few days. That'll be really 3 days out. So that's the plan. You know, the Midwest, the loads are numbers, you know, 350 and up in some cases. Again, hitting that load board, kind of really searching to make sure this, do I want to invest the time into this, the mileage, deadhead, does it add up, does it make sense? You know, because if it makes sense, it makes dollars. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how that is. So that should work out. I think I might just call it a week afterwards, unless I see something that can get me back in the neighborhood and I can deliver that Thursday. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. But I think a car down a decent week. We're going to turn over here into this FedEx facility. This facility is technically not open per se, is what I was told. Obviously, is operating, but I'm going to see the security here at the guard shack, and then we're going to drop this empty and grab my loaded box, and then get on up the road. So let's do that, and yeah, as we approach the gate, let's do that, and then we will chit chat on the way back. Talk to you soon. Yeah. But sometimes you hope things will just run smooth like it's supposed to, drop and hook in and out. But every now and then you gotta run through a slight snafu. So I arrived here, of course, and kind of funny, I'm picking up an empty trailer. And I dropped an empty trailer. So I assume it's gonna be a roller bed, which is what we have here a lot of times with a lot of this freight. FedEx, DHL sometimes. So it's a trailer with the rollers on it. So basically they just slide the containers and it rolls into the box. But I looked at the trailer number that I'm picking up, and it looked like a very familiar trailer number, which is a trailer that I dropped here last week, which I know for a fact is not a roller bed. So this is going to be interesting. But I'm waiting for the trailer to hit the yard. They told me I had to bring it from the hill. They call it the hill, which is where, I guess, where the planes and so forth are, or where they load it. So I'm waiting. And yeah, I'm waiting. This load isn't due there until midnight tonight, but I would like to get there and shut down so I can get a reset and grab my load that I'm picking up tomorrow morning. I would like to be there waiting, dropping it, and getting loaded and heading the other direction. So that's what I'm up against right now. I want to get shut down, get my reset, get back down the road. So, yep, always fun. So yeah, let's see what happens. Just waiting. So far, I've been here at this facility. Goodness gracious, my watch. About 45 minutes. So we'll see what happens. All right. It's trucking, baby. It's trucking, baby. Well, the plot thickens. Absolutely. Yeah. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. One. So I'm in the yard. I just put my glad hands on. I walked around the trailer, hopped back in the truck, put it in gear, and my phone rang. Your load is excuse me, let me use the right terminology. Your load is fixing to get canceled. That means it's canceled. So, I done lined up loads coming out of Wisconsin that I guess I'm gonna have to dead up to Milwaukee and go get this tank of loads. I mean, I could just put my tail between my legs and go back home, and no, I'm not gonna do that. I got some money lined up. It's gonna get me back home in a couple of days, so I'm gonna go and shoot up there and get this. I'm gonna get compensated for something, some way, somehow, but until then, I'm gonna go get this freight, do these 2 loads and carry my tail home. I ain't gonna find nothing now. It's trucking. It's trucking. It's trucking, baby. Yes, it is. It's trucking, baby. You know, what do you do? So that's what I'm about to happen. That's what's about to happen. I'm going back over here to get my empty trailer in this drop yard, and I'm going to shoot up to Wisconsin and get my load. Golly, that's ridiculous. Oh, the amount of deadhead I'm just about to do. I'm gonna have to do some negotiating to find out what I'm going to get for this cancellation. This has never happened before, and the young lady shared with me. She said if you had gotten out the gate and still got down the road and they called to cancel, you're going to turn around and bring that trailer back. That's how simple. That's how serious that was. But you know, again, I was about to take an empty trailer and get paid to do it. But that's what happens. FedEx does that. My first load was a FedEx load. My first load with Landstar was a FedEx load, and I carried an empty trailer from O'Hare Airport, Chicago, to Memphis Airport. Empty. My first load ever. So that happened. So it wasn't unusual for me to carry a empty trailer up to Milwaukee, and it happened to be a trailer that I brought here last week. So yeah, that happened. So I'm about to get my trailer, and shoot up to Waldo, Wisconsin, and pick up my load that I got going back down to Paris, Illinois. That pays $3.80 a mile, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, family, that happened. So I'm gonna end this vlog on that. On that note, it happens, brothers and sisters. It happens. So we'll see y'all the next one. Remember, keep doing what you're doing so you can see what it does. Follow me on the next one. We'll talk to you in a minute.